But
no,
if you're selected for national duty, you must be doing something right.
Is it?
Yes.
Are all selections made because of you're playing the best?
But
Dr. Ivan, please come and tell us what happened. That's all I'm asking.
Dr. Ivan is not
No, that's all I'm
none of
asking.
it.
Because
You can't even chew gum.
Dr. Ivan, Asin.
yes, yeah,
I can imagine the teams who are always playing World Cup qualifiers, but they never make it. So imagine you put all those teams in a competition. Who would want to see Mauritius versus Zambia?
Would you?
I mean, it would be great for the football world. It would be great for the football world. It would be great for
But would you watch it?
people from Zambia would watch it. One thing that I think Real Madrid is going to go into this game thinking is that these guys are out here gallivanting the streets of France with a trophy they don't deserve. Not they don't deserve, I take it back. They're gallivanting the streets of France for it to hit the post. It had that sweetness on top of it, you know. It was giving to Rex. It was not giving like
Wow.
quality. I mean like quality.
He said sweetness and then he said Durex.
Finally, we check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football, it's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. Onside the banter league. It's the banter league.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Friday. We know you guys have been watching some news, seeing what's happening there, and me and the boys have been cooking. Club World Cup, Wef Corny. Hey, RIP Diogo Jota. But I'm here with the boys once more. But Fetu Ninjan.
No, thanks. Say something, George.
No, we're coming to Pirates.
Okay, it's fine.
I
just wanted to
I'm ready.
go in immediately.
Okay, this episode is sponsored by Betway, where you get way more. And without any further more to do, this is Onside the Banter League. Hagati inside. Yeah, see the mood is up, but this whole week it's been a very dark one. We'll just get this one out of the way. No pun intended. Angisho. Anyway, like what I mean, because I know you guys want to go there.
We're not going to go
Going
there.
anywhere.
Okay,
We're going to
good-
go
good
to the
stuff,
topic.
good
So
stuff.
we're not going to go there.
It was a very tough week for football all around the world. Obviously, with the loss of Diogo Jota, number 20, Liverpool's forward. It was a tragic car crash where he and his brother passed away. I think for me, what this says, I mean, over and above Liverpool having lost a great player, but football, I fell in love with football again this week because I see how people were coming together. Throughout all the sports, my brother, like we're talking hockey, we're talking cricket, rugby, players doing Jota celebration, the PlayStation one. We've lost somebody great. I mean, George, what comes to mind when we lose such great players like this, and what goes through your mind in general?
Do you know what the thing is, Ne? I think you don't realize sometimes how beloved people are. You know, this reminds me of like a Giftly Remy passing on. The way that it happened out of the blue. Like, you know, I'm not saying that people should die, but like it's one of the things where you never expected to hear that news. I mean, he's 5 weeks or something like that from his wedding.
Yeah.
You know, he's
It was
got
10
kids
days
with
after,
his
bro.
10
10
you
days
know what I
after,
mean?
yeah.
Like it's like, it's so quick that things can change.
It's very sad.
For
man.
You know, but what was nice, like you're saying, what was great from this was that it's a moment where you saw somebody who was loved getting celebrated.
Yeah.
And you always want to see that. Like you see, man, these guys are actually human. They show up for each other. They, you know, they hold each other
families and
dearly. Their
everything, yeah.
families, they all of that. So I think, as sad as it is to lose him, we can find solace in seeing that, you know, the football fraternity came together.
And his family got covered as well. I think once they terminated his contract, they gave the family about 27 mil.
Yeah,
So
the remainder
the
of
rest
what was
of the
left
the
of his
remainder,
contract,
which was lovely. Then also like just legends in the game as well. I saw Ronaldo didn't go to the funeral just because he said that he didn't want the attention to be on him.
Yeah.
And so they can focus on who passed away. And he said he'd visit his
Great.
graveyard a
Yeah.
bit later. So yeah, it's a very
You know what's funny? Today, as I was going through like all the news and stuff, I saw a post that said, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's alleged because I saw this post. Someone said Luis Diaz didn't go to the funeral. He was in Colombia partying. And I didn't even notice that this bro was nowhere
Yeah.
in the pictures and the scenes, you know, paying his respect. I didn't see him. But for them to mention that, what do you think about something like that? Do you think it says something about him, or do you think it's just like, guys, this guy was already in Colombia, maybe he had commitments at side,
Yeah.
but is this thing bigger than what he was doing there in Colombia?
It's you can look at it 2 ways. Yes, they were teammates, but you never knew if they actually got along or anything
If they were
like that.
close.
Or if they were close to the point of, dude, if you die today, I'm gonna go to your funeral, right? It's like, for example, if just wild example, right? If Vinicius passes away today,
Touch wood.
because him and Mbappe don't necessarily click according to George.
Yeah.
I don't know. If we don't see Mbappe at the funeral, we'll just be like, eh. You
So
know
let's
what I'm
bring
saying?
it home. Let's say we work together. I happen to go see the Lord before you,
Mhm.
and my funeral is happening.
Yeah.
And you have to go to a campaign.
Okay. All right.
You have to go to a campaign. What do?
I'm gonna go to the campaign, shoot Banter League, tell people you passed away, and then go to your funeral.
So you wouldn't attend?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna come later.
Later, how? Because if black funerals are like, my brother.
I know there's after tears. You're still gonna be there, most in the tombstone. Now I'll be there. Don't matter.
Now I know.
This is coming for
Now I
the
know
party.
exactly what
It's coming for the party even.
No, you must still shoot
Yeah.
on your behalf. Just put your picture here.
No, man, but honestly, it was very sad news. But we saw a lot of players, international players, people who took, this loss very, very harshly. And I may soul rest in peace, man. Condolences to the family. And yeah, man. So, yeah, now I'm thinking about
That's
a lot of
heavy
things.
note
Yo,
to start the
wow.
show on.
It is,
Yeah.
it is,
Heavy
because
note.
But it's a big,
we
big
we have to pay homage to the boy, man. You have to pay homage to the boy, and I think Liverpool retiring his number 20 is also a gesture that Liverpool is doing, showing how much of a great club they are. But yeah, like when we move on from there,
Yeah. it
not
was
that we're moving swiftly, but it's always energy. It's
heavy.
No, yeah.
Heavy.
okay. On other news, FIFA Club World Cup is slowly coming to a closing. We've seen teams beat other teams 10-0. We've seen Manchester City starting off strong. We've seen, Abo Juve. Teams just trying to make upsets there, but
Sundowns.
they were there.
Sundowns.
They were there.
What do you mean they were there? We're not going to talk about how well they play.
We've been talking about Sundowns, and I
No,
think at
but
this
how
point
well
we must
they
talk
play.
about great teams.
Oh,
Yes.
Sundowns.
Let's talk about great teams that
In
have
a
been doing
team-
absolutely well.
In a tournament of great teams, you can pick and choose, my brother.
Fluminense did better than Sundowns.
Because they beat us. But what?
The expectation was, we're gonna win. We're gonna win.
We didn't say that.
I
Who
think
said the
Sundowns
expectation was
full
that?
team.
We said we'll go far.
Nah, Sundowns is not our data. We're not gonna talk about them every day.
Where's your national pride, Prince?
Bruh.
What pride?
Your national pride.
National pride.
It's coming back to SA. If they're not already in Mamelodi, they are back home, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what national means.
That's
we
the
want to
national
know they're
pride.
playing overseas.
Yes.
Yeah, they are national. Back home here, it's rival.
And Bafana Bafana-ness when you really think about it. So it's technically national.
Yeah,
pride.
yeah.
No. Let me land.
No, we're not going.
If
We're not
you
doing that.
are not happy.
We're not doing
No,
that.
but I'm making a good point.
What's the point?
My point is-
Sundowns Bafana.
It is national pride.
Majority
If you don't
players are
support
from-
Sundowns
Chief-
internationally, that means you don't support Bafana
Nah,
Bafana.
if you put it like that, then you're
No, but
talking
it's true,
kak.
though.
Nah, you prat kak, bruh.
It's true though.
You prat kak.
See, this is why I
It's
said
true,
I don't want to go down
This is
that
why
road.
nobody cares about Sundowns
So
because
you
they
don't care about the country.
not Sundowns.
Who's Bafana?
It's Bafana Bafana.
It's Bafana.
Yeah, where are your players?
Yeah, you
It's
couldn't
Bafana Bafana.
Where are Kaizer Chiefs players?
We are in Netherlands. We are having a very nice time that side.
They beat you guys in.
I don't know what you're talking about. Where
Let's
was
talk about
that
Chelsea,
match?
boys. I don't want to talk about Sundowns. I want to talk about Chelsea.
Mm.
Chelsea has made some signings throughout this pre-season tournament thing that's happening
Why
there in
you name
America.
it like
It is a pre-season tournament. It's not really that deep.
The postseason, Mar. But anyway.
Yeah, so I mean, the competition is going slightly well towards the end of the more exciting fixtures. And
Yeah.
yesterday I was watching Chelsea playing against Fluminense, right?
Mm.
And the signings, João Pedro. He's a former player, Yale Team Lena, and on his debut, Bru decided to score bangers. Right. Now I would hype up the first goal.
Yeah.
Because the first goal, top bins,
Mm.
curled it, away from the keeper, found the top corner, and obviously didn't celebrate. But the audacity for him to do that again, laces through, boom, boom. And the footy, I wanted the way the Poland getting a corner chance. Like, I'm like, for it to hit the post, it had that sweetness on top of it, It was giving to Rex. It was not giving,
Wow.
quality. I mean, like, quality.
He said
Wow.
sweetness and then he said Durex.
Yeah,
No.
Doesn't that?
it's got flavors, mos.
You know the flavors.
How, my brother?
Really.
Hey, I want to be proud and I
Do you know
understand.
them by reading or by?
Yeah, does he know them
Never
by
mind.
reading
Yeah,
or by... Because he said sweetness.
Yeah, by qualities. Asikho lapho, man, 'cause
Okay,
I'm distracted. It's your team. I'm trying to give praises to.
No, I know. I can't continue. I just want to savor
Yes.
the moment.
So this has raised a big question mark about
Yeah.
Chelsea. Could Chelsea be really like having a good season coming up? Is these signings, are they going to make a difference in the Chelsea squad already? Based on what I saw, I think they played really well in the final
Yeah.
of the Club World Cup.
Well, they also played a final just a couple of weeks ago, if we're being honest.
Conference League.
Conference League.
Yes.
So could it be maybe the momentum is carrying them? Or maybe your team could just be a tournament team.
It could
Maybe
be
Chelsea's
that.
a tournament team.
Yeah.
You know, because also in that tournament, we didn't really believe in Chelsea. I know you did, but we didn't believe in Chelsea.
Yeah.
But
It's giving
then-
Monday the blues.
Yeah, you get what I'm... Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, no, I think we can't necessarily say if... I love the signings. Don't get me wrong. The signings are great. They're showing me that certain players, we don't really need them.
Look at him
Nicholas
playing
Jackson.
humble.
But when it comes to the league now we don't know. You know what I'm saying? The league, because we already know that the Premier League is a very competitive. It's crazy. Things happen all the time. I guess we'll have good momentum, good energy going in, but I don't know if these signings are going to be enough because we haven't seen them in the Premier League.
What was the reason why Chelsea wasn't performing at the level they were supposed to be performing? Because signings are supposed to enhance the team. And I think when Enzo is looking at his team, he's like, I need to get a striker who can actually shoot. Because Jackson, he must already get his Saudi passport ready. Because I don't think
Saudi.
he must go. But Jackson is like,
Nah, I understand you.
wait, do you rate Jackson? Ghost.
No, not necessarily.
Exactly.
Yeah, but say Saudi, Saudi's for
Straight
you.
to Saudi, not even born with me.
Yeah, like you still
Bro, I would
young,
rather have
boy.
Benzema in a Chelsea team than have Jackson.
Of course.
So
that's
then what are we saying
Benzema.
about Saudi?
Like, yes, Benzema.
Exactly.
man.
Which means players who go to Saudi are not necessarily pop.
No, we're not saying they pop. We're just saying
He's just whack.
Wait, what context do you mean it in when you say we must go to Saudi?
He must go to Saudi because I think he will make money for his family.
We like your personality.
Yes, it's like liking a girl's personality. He must go to Saudi.
Wait, but can I ask something?
Yes.
You've played in the Conference League. They won it.
Yes.
You've won the Conference League. If you win the Club World Cup, going into next season, do the expectations change? Do these trophies change anything for you?
I mean,
if you were to
spending
win
a
it?
trillion, 100%.
For me, they at least put me in the position of we can try to do top 4 again. You know what I'm saying?
You're not even challenging for the league.
No, I'm not challenging for the league because I think we're very far away from Liverpool standard right now and Arsenal-ish standards as well. You know what I'm
Don't say
saying? As much as
Don't say Arsenal. We're up there.
yeah, you're up there. That's why I said ish. Because as much as Chelsea, we have probably a good-looking attack. You know what I'm saying? We haven't built anything from the back, which has been very scary to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it's just like, hey, Mfana, we're going to take the league. Let's be realistic. Because we're low-key
but
still
not
building.
taking the league. But I mean, like, you guys are now a trophy-winning team.
Yeah.
So as a trophy-winning team, do you not at some point go, you know what, man? Next season, we've shown that we can go to a Club World Cup.
Yeah, and we're bringing in players that we believe can help
get what I
get
mean?
us across the line.
Because it sounds like you're being fake humble right now.
No, I'm not being fake
It's
humble.
like
You're trying to
giving
temper
Arsenal.
it.
It's
You're trying to
giving Arsenal.
temper it.
No, I'm not trying to temper it. I just feel you can love your club, but you can also be realistic as well. Like, you can love a girl, but you can know if she's a hoe and decide to leave her alone.
But it's contradictory because you say one thing about Mamelodi Sundowns that you love.
But we're talking about a different
But then the
club
reality of that is that they were not going to go find this competition and you knew this from the bottom of your heart.
But
Now
I
we're
said
talking
it.
about Chelsea that
I
is
said it.
actually in a Club World Cup final.
Yes.
Not even semi-final, my brother.
we're
There's a
not-
high
After
chance.
winning a
Guys,
trophy.
but we're looking at different leagues and different levels here.
We're
guys.
talking about a Chelsea team that might win. A Chelsea team that if they win this competition, they're going to have the FIFA Club World Cup badge here on their chest.
Yeah, which is lovely. But I'm also looking at it like, who are they coming up against, which is most likely going to be PSG.
Do you rate Maresca?
Hey, I don't.
Actually, no. Do you rate him?
I do, but guys, let's realism at the end of the
We have
day.
Gillap. Now you've got Pedro. And I think they're brilliant signings.
Yes.
Arsenal could learn a thing or two here. Manchester United can learn a thing. No, I'm being honest. If you want to be competing, you need to have a striker that's very lethal, like, what's his name? The Viking.
Haaland.
Haaland scores goals. His job as a number 9 to score goals. You understand? A job, Gyökeres, if you do sign him, his job is to score goals, which is something that I think Arsenal lacked when coming to really going number
But that's why
one.
I'm asking Des that now that you've made these signings, if Arsenal doesn't get Gyökeres, doesn't he think that, okay, as Chelsea, I could go to a top 3?
That's
Maybe.
why I said I'm looking at, yes, if we win these things, I'm looking at top 4, top 3. That's what I said. That's where we're looking at. Because now
But you didn't factor in Manchester City there. Because you said Liverpool, you said Arsenal.
Yeah.
You didn't say Man City.
No, but
so
Man
who are you knocking out?
Who are you
It's
knocking out?
most likely going to be you, but it's nothing personal, really.
What, are you saying Arsenal's going to drop?
I feel like Arsenal's going to drop. Man City, we can't deny that team is heavy, boy. They're
Very much.
unlucky. They've been unlucky, but it's a heavy team compared to Arsenal.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to say, if there's a team that's going to drop, it's probably going to be yours. Or even Villa.
No, I'm not asking about dropping. Me, I'm asking about
Taking
who are
out.
you knocking out?
It's probably going to be you.
But you guys are talking about knocking out as if Chelsea did not finish top 4.
They did finish top 4.
Mm.
Yeah.
You understand? So, I mean, Chelsea is already up there. You can't be talking about knocking out a team that has finished in the top 4.
Yeah.
So,
But we're talking about taking out positions.
Okay, so then... So,
Certain
No,
who do you-
I was
so
asking.
if Chelsea were able to finish 4th, did they finish 4th or 5th?
It was
it was 4th.
It was 4th.
Yeah.
So if the 3 teams above, who do you think Chelsea's going to do better then?
I agree with Des. I think Arsenal struggled towards the end of last season.
Yeah.
They struggled, really, really struggled. And I think if nothing changes there and if they don't get signings like you were mentioning, they might struggle to finish second again.
But George, you're the weakest link in that top 4. Well, not...
No,
Now,
historically, what have we done historically? Des?
No, we're not talking about...
What are you basing this off of? Because
Okay,
historically, we
are
have
we-
been the most solid one in our position.
Yeah.
In your
With no
position.
cups.
It's fine.
That's very great. But at least I can say I have certain things to carry my momentum. I have my signings. I have my finals. I have, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the top 4 already.
But there's Manchester City at finals. They had all of those things. What I'm saying is Arsenal may not be winning the trophies. Fine.
They're not even making
But they are
signings.
strong team.
consistent.
I won't lie, they're a strong team.
So if we go back to old Arsenal, for example, when we were a top 4 team, we were able to stay, I know it's not a trophy, but we were able to stay top 4 when people were moving. Manchester United was falling out, coming back in. Chelsea was falling out, coming back in.
Yeah.
We are a stable team.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
Is that why you feel like you don't need to make any changes then?
me,
Not you as the...
Chief, why are you making me the mouthpiece?
No,
of
you're the
people that I don't believe in?
spokesperson now, right
Wait,
now.
you don't believe in Arsenal?
No, I don't believe in what the other Arsenal fans say. We need to make moves.
Yep.
Now I'm tired. Personally, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm watching people lifting trophies. I'm watching you guys
It's not
win
nice.
leagues. I want to do something. And you can't sit back with this,
Drought.
we play such beautiful football. Hey, phase 5, what. At some point, you have to pull the trigger.
How the tables have turned from invincibles to invisible.
But that was 20 years ago. Chief.
But you guys always brag about that. You're the only one with the golden trophy. Asbuzang.
Yeah, but you brag about your Champions Leagues
And
from
your win- and your
2005.
winning
No,
streaks.
the recent one I won,
Yeah,
my
but
brother.
from 2005,
I won one recently.
You still brag about
Me, I'm
it.
a winner, my brother.
Okay,
they
PD,
can come for me all they want.
what's the greatest Champions League game ever?
Okay.
It's probably going to be that one where they lost to Real Madrid and Salah got injured.
How is it great?
No,
That's great.
it's the 3-3 game.
Yeah.
Again?
Yes.
Exactly. So you can go to your history again.
All right.
Speaking of the winners, what are you guys thinking about PSG? Because PSG has been dominating so far.
I was about
PSG
to
is
mention
winning.
that because obviously Chelsea now is going to a final and they are either going to face Real Madrid and PSG. And this
They're
game is
facing
playing
PSG.
literally
They're facing
an hour
PSG.
after we
They're
finish.
facing
shooting.
PSG.
Nah, guys, there's no way.
And
There's
Vanna.
no way PSG is beating Madrid, guys.
What do you mean there's
Like,
no way?
We can't say there's no way.
What do you mean you can't? Do you understand who Real Madrid is?
Do you
When
understand who PSG
Who were
is
they?
this
No.
season?
Who were they this season? Who was Real Madrid this season?
they were rebuilding.
And they've changed coach now.
They've rebuilt.
And they've rebuilt in the space of a couple of weeks.
100%.
Versus
Their new signings have made it.
versus the champions of
I get
Europe
it.
who are still keeping the exact same team together.
As a
Which is
Real Madrid
working
fan, and I
fluidly.
think a lot of Real Madrid supporters will agree with me.
Mm.
Since the Club World Cup, Real Madrid has been building up, right?
Yeah.
And the one thing that I think Real Madrid is going to go into this game thinking is that these guys are out here gallivanting the streets of France with a trophy they don't deserve. Not they don't deserve, I take it back. They're gallivanting the streets of France with a trophy that they know doesn't belong to them. This trophy is Real Madrid's trophy, and any footballer will agree. With Champions League, Real Madrid. So now they've got another level of pistosity. They are English. God damn it. P-Web. I'll show you P-P-P.
Wait. Is there a dictionary somewhere?
Okay, no, you're gonna have
Is there a
to. I wanna-
dictionary
you're gonna have
somewhere?
to-
Can we
get
can we VAR that one? Does it exist?
Is actually a word.
Okay.
They're on a different level of mad because PSG is taking their shine and Real Madrid thrives off this competition. And for them to be facing them now with this hype that they have, with Trent and the new signings up front that they have. No, listen, Trent is already an assist.
Mara,
The best right back in the world.
Mara, my brother.
Namhlanje.
Mara, my brother.
The
Oh,
battle of the right backs.
Hakimi
Mara, my
versus
brother.
Trent.
My brother, you're telling me about hype and attitude.
Yeah.
I'm telling you about a team that is still on a roll from the Champions League.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Okay,
not.
so-
I'm not basing it off of. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But don't forget that these guys just won the Champions League.
They won their local cup.
They just won their local cup.
They won
Yeah.
the league.
They just been embarrassed. They beat Bayern.
Mm.
They beat Bayern.
with 2 red cards.
They've just been like they're rolling.
But they haven't beat Madrid.
Yeah, but they haven't played.
Yeah, but they haven't played
But
Madrid.
they've got
And
more
also Kylian
momentum.
Mbappe has got some beef to settle there. All I'm saying is that this
What
match
did
is...
Kylian Mbappe do last?
No, but against his old club,
But they look.
I think he's going to do something.
They look better when he's on the bench, though. Oh, that Garcia kid.
But then that's why he scored a bicycle kick to say, hey, Ngwago injury, I'm back here and I'm here. This is my spot.
Wakore,
I deserve the spot.
Wakore,
The person I would let go in that team is Vinicius Junior.
No.
But I think there's chats about Rodrigo leaving though.
Do you know where he's
Akana.
going?
Allegedly.
Arsenal.
Guys,
Allegedly.
don't believe the hype, guys.
The reason why he hasn't had a start this Club World Cup is because Xavi Alonso is looking at him and is thinking, if I'm trying to sell this guy to Arsenal, I'm not going to risk him getting an injury. So they might sell him. I think today might be his last appearance. Yeah,
But he's not coming to Arsenal.
Where
Yeah,
is he
he's
gonna
not- I don't know.
Anywhere else.
I don't know about that.
Because if he goes to Arsenal, would he take Saka's place? Or where would we play him? If
Is
if-
Rodrigo a game changer like that? Are we
I
not?
think he's a big game player.
You see, like in the Real Madrid team, we've spoken about this. I look at Rodrigo as the glue. He's the glue.
Of the
He's the
front three.
guy. He's the guy that pushed down his ego to accommodate the other guys. I'm not saying he's not amazing or whatever.
Mm.
Mara, when he comes to Arsenal, is he not just another Saka
he
that we are asking to be something that he hasn't been?
which
Can he
is
play left?
true.
Probably.
He
Yeah,
could
get rid of
potentially
No, that's the
play
only
left.
way you could make it work. But I'm responding to what you're asking me about Saka. I still keep Saka because when I look at Saka and Rodrigo, I'm like, oh, Rodrigo's got sauce and all of that stuff.
If we're to look at
Marabaya's
stats, if
fanel.
we're to look at stats and saying Saka versus Rodrigo,
Yes, but we're also comparing stats of a star player and a supporting actor.
But this is what
I
no, but
can't lie.
I'm not even
Like,
looking
that's
at
what
the
we're doing.
stats. I'm not
Rodrigo's-
even looking at the stats.
You
I'm
can't
saying,
compare stats like that.
yeah.
okay. Okay, so let's say goals and assists, right? Average points per game, Saka 0.99, and then Rodrigo's 0.65. But goals 6-6. No.
No,
We're
I
not
keep
done.
telling you.
They've got the same amount of goals. Saka has 12 assists. He's got 6 assists.
No, I keep telling you. Just
Shots
guys,
at goal
why
46.
do you look at Saka snags? That's why I'm saying
I'm
that.
not looking at
Am I replacing Saka with Rodrigo because Rodrigo comes from Real Madrid? But it's the truth that Rodrigo and Saka are pretty much the same player. It's just that Saka is slightly better.
I think it's mainly
Like-
because Arteta is asking those questions. He's knocking on Real Madrid so and say, I want this player
No, but go and knock for Dembele, for example.
for the right. So
No,
Dembele is better than Saka, you say.
I'm saying I'm tired of Arsenal signing supporting players.
Mm.
We sign supporting players and we want to make them great. Kai Havertz was a supporting player. Gabriel Jesus was a supporting player. We've got so many supporting players who we expect them to then get to Arsenal and be starters
Yeah.
and be stars.
Mm.
And I'm like, guys, can you just go get the star, guys? Can we not do this thing where we're playing around with stats and, he could be this and look at his movement? Guys, when City signs Haaland, did anybody have questions?
Mm.
You
No,
get what I mean?
I get what you mean.
When you guys sign Florian Wirtz, does anybody have questions? Yes, we may question, but does anybody go,
Because
"Oh, man."
he's not a supporting player.
You
he's
get
an
what I
actual
mean?
player. Okay, I get what you mean. So then the only signing that makes sense for Arsenal this season is Gyökeres, right? Because the guy in 33 matches has 39 goals.
Yeah.
It's disgusting, you.
It's disgusting. And I think if you get that bro, and you don't win anything next season,
Yeah, but you can get a star and he still won't gel well in your
we're
team.
not gonna sign Jokeres.
You
We're
don't
gonna
know.
sign some Chelsea player. Wasn't there rumors of actually Nicholas Jackson?
It was.
I'm not surprised Chelsea and Arsenal keep doing this back and forth. I'm not surprised.
Nkunku at some point. I don't know. Man.
Nkunku is the worst player in the team, to be fair.
He's Nigerian.
Can you please elaborate, Ghost?
There's nothing to elaborate. That's where I'm gonna live. It is Nigerian.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Nkunku catching smoke.
Nkunku's time is low key passing now. I don't know how we get. I'm not gonna lie. This final.
Did he have a time?
Yeah.
Well, there was a time when him and Palmer were very, in terms of chemistry wise, it was very good. I'm not gonna
Palmer
lie.
was.
So the big question remains, then, boys. If Chelsea's in the final, I don't know who they're playing between PSG or Real Madrid. So let's say we don't know, because I'm not going to agree with PSG. But let's say either or. Is Chelsea a big enough team to win that final, whether they're playing Madrid or PSG?
It's 90 minutes, Chief.
What do you say? What are your predictions? Chelsea to win it or the other team?
If they're playing who or who. So just like when you put them.
If they're playing Madrid, they win it.
Chelsea.
Yeah. If they're playing PSG, PSG beats Chelsea. And the reason why I'm saying it is because in my mind, PSG is a better team.
Yes.
So they're gonna beat Chelsea just off of the strength of the play.
Mhm.
But if Real Madrid was to face Chelsea, everything you were speaking about, they'd probably look at Chelsea and go, these ones.
Small boys, yeah.
You get what I mean? And they'd want to do more, and they'd actually.
You are saying Chelsea will and can beat Real Madrid?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ain't no way, boys. Ain't no way. Make it make sense.
George.
How?
I do completely agree
No,
with
because
George.
PSG versus Chelsea is a better team versus a team that is lucked up to get there.
Yeah.
So it's by luck.
No, not luck, but you get what I mean. Like it's not expected. But then Real Madrid versus Chelsea becomes two teams. Then you see what you're speaking about there. Shame. And then it's an upset. Chelsea's looking for an upset there.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
But
guys
against PSG, it's if they win, that is the luckiest luck I've ever seen. And I'll say this for a team that I support. Because PSG for me is I'm fine, they're on it, dog.
But it's 90 minutes, guys.
It's 90 minutes, but
90
with
minutes.
PSG,
Now the match is starting to play, and hopefully by the time this drops, fans will just be. I'm sorry, but I want to apologize. I'm a Madrista till I die.
So what do you think? So are you saying
Like,
whether Chelsea plays?
Trent.
Yeah?
Like Trent.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you got jokes, my brother.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
You got jokes.
Are you saying if PSG play, if Chelsea plays either PSG or Real Madrid, they're gonna lose regardless?
If Chelsea's not winning a final at this point,
We've won a final.
I'm talking about Club World Cup.
Okay.
So summarizing the Club World Cup, since we know now who's playing who, except for this game that we're not gonna watch. Summarize the Club World Cup for me.
Yeah.
Summarize it for me, Kalangao.
I think it's a great tournament.
Yeah.
Personally. I think a lot of the time we come up with answers for who's the best teams in the world. And now we actually got to see those teams play up against each other, and we got to see the strengths and the weaknesses of each of the different leagues and whatever playing next to each other. That's my thing. So I'm happy because there was a time when we believed that Mamelodi Sundowns was a team that could only, from Africa as champions of Africa or one of the big teams, they were only going to be able to play in the third division of France. But now we know that, hey, maybe Sundowns is a number 6 in Germany.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And you wouldn't get that. And even just by view of things that we're seeing, like Mamelodi Sundowns is now, Shushan and piano is a big thing. I'm hearing foreigners speaking Shushan and piano. Imagine what that's going to do for them, even commercially.
Yeah.
So I'm glad for this tournament. I know there was a little bit of a... When they take it away from America, it's going to bang.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the first one. So I'm happy.
It's the live VAR that gets to me.
Oh, the live...
I'm like, hello, Reflo. According to the soccer ball, the ball didn't cross the line, so it's going to be a penalty.
I love
Yeah,
that thing.
I like it. I like the
I love
announcement.
that
I want to
thing.
know what the.
I want to know.
What the ref
I
is
like the
thinking.
referees FIFA cam as an addition to the sports thing, but
Yeah.
the live VAR, it's dramatic when he doesn't speak.
I love it.
It is
dramatic.
dramatic.
I don't want to know.
And I
I
like
like when
dog.
he speaks. Yeah.
No, you're not lying. It's dramatic.
Yeah, when he doesn't speak, he's just looking at them like,
No, now when I hear, I'm not sure. You know, when they released the recording,
Yeah.
I want to see it live.
yeah.
Do you guys think the Club World Cup would have made more sense in terms of Now,
Competitiveness.
I'm gonna use the word competitiveness for lack
Yeah.
of better words. Would have made more sense if they chose the top 2 teams from the Premier Leagues in every country.
Yo.
Not every
It's
country.
giving
but-
Champions
Big
League.
tournament.
Yeah,
in a
I'm
sense.
saying it's giving Champions League, but it's not now Europe. Now we're looking at from Africa to Brazil to what Netherlands to all that, where they say they take the top 2 or even the top 1 off.
Me, I'd want to see.
And then that's when it's the Club World Cup because you took the best from the
But
Premier
does it
Division.
change much?
That's what I'm asking. Do you
That's what
think
I'm
it would
saying.
have
To
made
me,
it better?
I think I would counter it by saying I would rather have the bottom teams in every league battle. Because, for example, here's my chat.
Wow.
There are teams,
an
bro.
interesting
Like,
choice.
imagine the teams who are always playing World Cup qualifiers, but they never make it. So imagine you put all those teams in a competition. Who would want to see Mauritius versus Zambia?
Would you?
I mean, it would be great for the
would
football
you?
world. It would be great for the football world. It would be great for
But would you watch it?
the people from Zambia would watch it.
Would you watch it?
Where's
I
the
feel like
African pride?
there
Where's
would
the
be
African
no
pride?
funding.
Would you watch it?
Where's the African pride?
There's no
You expect
funding.
Zambians to watch Sundowns, but you don't want them to watch.
It goes
Yes.
the same for the bottom team in Brazil.
Yeah.
Do you think I care that I have to watch Manchester United play against the
Can't
team
lie.
of their level? Never mind.
So how about then we say every team that has won a Champions League,
from the
Well, it's meant to be that because
Arsenal won't play.
no. The thing historically, are you saying historical in Jay?
no come let's
Historical.
talk
Even
now.
if we
Why
go,
is he saying
we
his-
go all the way
I'm
back
saying,
to time.
Are you saying historically everybody that's won? So if Norwich
Yes.
has won in 1980,
Yes.
they get to
No,
play.
no, no,
Villa's
no.
got 1 as well. Villa's, is it 1 or 2? Villa's got.
Yeah, and then you're gonna say quality.
Do you know how many teams those are? We say from
Wait,
the
but
previous
you're gonna say
season.
quality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me hate on Arsenal with an open heart.
Yeah, that's a harsh one, man.
No,
It's
lad.
Wow.
Maybe from the
guys.
past season, if you won a Champions League.
I get it, that's what it was, but it was boring because it was only the six.
Oh, and I have to apologize to Nigerians. Kuku is not from Nigeria, guys.
The man fact checked behind. He's like, actually, where is bro?
I hate it.
No,
Nah,
I was
because
confusing him
check
with
the hate.
Lookman.
No,
Oh, you're projecting basically. Hey,
I just love Nigerians.
What's your
man.
beef with Nigerians?
Ish,
Papa?
man.
he just said he loves them. He's lying.
Staying in Europe before we bring it back home. Legendary Bayern Munich player Thomas Müller has eventually retired after 25 years of career, 33 trophies. I think
wrong.
Crazy career.
yeah.
Rome data.
Ah,
Space
I
Explorer.
I have to say that I've know a lot of German legends, man. You know, Abu Gross, Schweinsteiger,
Yeah, Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Mm.
Yeah,
Schweinsteiger.
Schweinsteiger, Michael Balek,
Balek. I'm forgetting someone.
Oliver Kahn.
Miroslav Klose,
Klose, I'm forgetting
Lukas
Klose.
Podolski.
Podolski, and I think he's gonna go down as one of the greatest to ever, step on that pitch, man. Müller was a beast in front of goal, but like even in FIFA, I would pick that bro to play for me.
But it doesn't have the sauce, man.
But he's a goal scorer.
Is he a legend because of his longevity, or is he a legend because
He scores
only that
goals.
thing?
He scores goals.
Sometimes
He gets
when
the job done.
Yeah,
That's why he's a
it's like
legend.
Haaland, bro. Haaland
Yeah.
doesn't have spice, in my opinion, but he
doesn't.
bangs the
He
goals.
just has
Yeah,
pace,
but like no
strength,
way.
and finishing.
Sometimes, and also remember, like the spiciness started just developing.
Wait, but
over
guys,
time.
is there levels to this greatness? Like if there's a Hall of Fame, do they have different rooms again?
In terms of like, how do you mean?
Because like some
Oh,
of
I
the
see what you're
players
trying to
are
say.
some of the players are there because they Ryan Giggs.
Yeah.
For example, in the English Premier League, he's there because of longevity.
Yeah.
Not
But he did the
because-
most. I mean,
not
he won the
because
Champions
he-
League.
But Muller has achieved everything
Yeah.
that you can think of.
Because you can have longevity. but
Mention
not
one thing in
continuity.
club football and national team football that he has not won.
But
Even Champions
technically,
League.
he's from that generation where all of them have done that. I think Lam has the same trophies.
Kaka.
Schweinsteiger has the same trophies.
But doesn't
That
take away
German
the
team-
greatness.
It doesn't
Does
take
it
away the
really
greatness
is?
because at the end of the day, we must look at it like football. There's a repetition,
Mm.
right? If Maradona's done it, chances are Messi's gonna do it, and then someone else after Messi, maybe
But what I'm
Yamal.
saying is-
so we just look at it like this person's done it. We've called them great. This
Yeah.
person's also done it. We can also call them great by virtue of where we started the bar.
But the reason I'm asking if there's different rooms, I'm not saying he's not great. But what I'm asking is a Thomas Müller greatness different to, let's say, I'm trying to think of a Ronaldo greatness.
Yeah.
Because Müller had the luxury, not luxury, but he had he was in great teams.
You know what also sets
You get
him
what I
apart?
mean?
I think when you mention that and you mention Ronaldo's greatness, I'm thinking, CR7 does not have a World Cup.
Yeah, but World Cups also, that's why I'm saying that how much of that is Muller and how much of that is
Germany.
he had a really great German team of other legends around him that we're going to see as legends later. You get what I mean? But and again, I'm not saying that he's a bad player, guys.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, are there different rooms in the great?
I think we can measure, bro. Also, I don't think it's as black and white as we make it seem.
Yeah.
Because you could have legends that played great, that have the sauce that everyone can recognize, but don't have a title. You know what I'm saying? It happens in sports. Like, there's always that one person that's like, yo, Mfana, you cook, but you have nothing tangible to show for it. You know what I mean? Hence the different rooms idea, where it's like, everyone can be a legend, but you're all in different rooms. You know what I'm saying? Ronaldo, legend of
One thing
record
about
breaking.
legend I learned from Mosquito is that legends don't quit.
Unless
If you want to reach legendary status, just don't be a quitter.
And you believed it. Oh.
it's not for example.
This is where you say, Oskido, I believe.
Yeah, Mosquito. I believe. Nah, man. I mean, he's had an amazing career. So, thank you for serving the game, Mula, wherever you are, man. I mean, I think there's an opening spot there at Arsenal. If you want to take it, I would take him if I were you.
You want to
Wow.
take a retired player?
Oh, he just finished.
No,
there.
he's a Pirates
He's a-
fan.
he's a free- he's a
They're
free-
good at
free
getting rid
agent.
of the legendary players.
And making them
And making them play,
cleaners,
yeah.
mechanics.
Yo,
You guys are beefing with me. There's other stuff, but let's bring it back home.
yes.
Do you want to touch on PSL first?
Can
Do
we
you wanna
Yes.
touch on
let's
WEFCON?
touch on Pirates first.
Yeah, we're touching on
Let's
Pirates
get it out
first.
the way.
Okay,
Yeah.
you couldn't wait for this.
We're bringing it into orbit.
Yes.
Closer. Yeah. Joe, limetsang Saleng, Joe. Limetsang Saleng.
No, the thing is, I think you did say this in a previous show, Wuti. Fanele ube Slima, to either play or coach Pirates.
That's not the
you said
context
this.
I meant it
You
in, but
said-
okay.
You said Fanele ube Slima.
Eh.
And I think ucabanga ukuthi ukeke Pirates uzosenza ilima. It's about Saleng ngale.
Oh, wow.
My chance is you can't leave Pirates and think you are him.
But he was him for you guys. And he got an offer, and then things happened.
Past tense.
Why you? Is this a punishment, PD?
I don't think it's a punishment. I
It
think
has to
sama.
be.
Is this a
Karma.
punishment?
Karma.
Why is it karma?
Angazed. You're telling me
And like, wait, what did Bunapula Saleng do to Pirates?
For them
For
to
the
take him
Pirates
home.
guys.
Okay, I'm a Paris fan.
Yeah.
Can I have a take on this?
yes.
I love the boy, right? And I, for one, I believe the way in which everything has been handled, it was a little bit,
Corporal.
suspicious, you know?
Mm.
And with him now, obviously they activated their option for 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
And for them not to actually sell him in this window
Okay.
to a good club, because I mean he is attracting definitely good clubs that they can.
There was a very good club that
Yeah,
wanted
there's
him.
very good clubs that are after him.
Mm.
For them to send him to orbit, to me, it's a downgrade. And I feel like it's some form of punishment.
Mm.
I feel like whatever happened between the two parties, it's so bad that Pirates is trying to show him that, you know what,
Yeah.
we are bigger than any other player out there.
Mm.
And they're sending him to orbit. Because, I mean, for me, that's a downgrade.
Were these issues in the pitch or off the pitch that they
Off the
had with him?
pitch.
I don't think that boy has set a foot wrong in the pitch, no pun intended.
Yeah.
But I think it's off the pitch issues that occurred and led to him being sidelined. Right. And for him now to be sent to orbit, come on, this is Monapule Saleng, guys. This
It's
guy
where his
was
career began.
this guy
also.
was in Bafana. This guy
Are
was
you
banging
telling-
goals for Orlando Pirates.
Yeah.
And not disrespect to orbit, but Monapule Saleng, he's way
Deserves to be
better.
playing PSL games. Yeah.
He can even be playing somewhere in Mauritius, Egypt.
Yeah.
I mean, not Mauritius,
Morocco.
Morocco,
Mm.
Egypt, Algeria. He's that good. But for him to be loaned out to orbit,
It's like,
But also,
Can I-
guys,
can
it
I
is
guess-
alone though.
can I-
Like it is alone. Like for example, you can imagine a lot of players that we know that are great, and they get
Rashford.
okay, why
Yeah.
loan him out if you can cash out on him? If you don't want him?
That's what I don't
Because he's on
understand.
prime.
it
Like,
decreases the value of
That's
the
what
player.
I'm saying. It feels like it's a punishment.
Yeah.
I think even if it is a punishment, it's not entirely a bad thing. From a father's perspective, not that I am. Like if you're a father who has a son, you like you have to make sure that you condisa the kwek, right? So my thing is, if there's something that needs to change about him off the pitch. They're not saying, so we're cutting you off completely. Go there, humble beginnings. Remember why you fell in love with the sports.
No,
Remember
but
why you
that's-
fell in love with the
but
game.
that's the
No,
thing.
no.
We can't say that.
No,
because
the punishment is not that. I think the punishment is we are going to control what you do. So we have a 2-year contract. We could sell you. Pirates could have sold him many times.
and he could have opened the door for him to go.
But they're
anyway.
going, not only are we going to hold you back, we're going to take you to orbit. And we're going to make it, you're going to make it the only place you can go because you've got no control. If you want to go play football, Shem, we have your contract. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's the sad part about the situation because, I mean, you're speaking about a father and I get you, but then at the end of the day, it's a player.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to be inside, let him go, cash out, make some money from it.
But don't kill the guy's
That's a logical.
career.
That's a
Make
logic.
some money from it.
That's a logical way of doing things. Just
guys-
get money out of him.
But guys, Arsenal bench Ozil at his prime.
And we hated it. It
Ma-
didn't make sense.
What's it? Ten Hag benched Ronaldo, the best player arguably in the world. He benched him. So wasn't that career killing?
but-
But that's
but-
the difference.
no.
Though. I can bench you, and you still have that title of okay, cool. You're an Arsenal player. You're a Real Madrid player. We noticed your value enough for us to not put you down to send you back. Imagine if they put Ronaldo back in Portugal.
He
And
no,
you
no,
was out of control of him. I think that's disrespectful.
Prince Nyamboda, but Prince, your team did it best. What did they do with Suarez?
Yeah.
Suarez was disrespectful. Transfer offer that 40+1. He wanted to leave. He was making a noise. They made him play to under 21s. Then they were like, look, guys, there's no utility to keeping Suarez here.
Yeah.
There's no utility. People are knocking. Barcelona, take him. And we're going to coin 75 million.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like, I understand maybe if you feel slighted by Munnapule Saleng speaking to Al Ahly or however the transfer rumors went down allegedly.
Yeah.
Right? But it's like, what does this prove? What does this add? And Des, I'm sorry, what was my quote about Pirates and star players?
You said, and I quote George, that Pirates takes players, makes them stars, and then ruins their career.
You can't let them go. Like, just let him go.
I disagree.
Yeah, but I
we can
disagree with
agree.
that statement because
Yeah.
Just
there's a
let
lot
him
of players
go.
that came out through Pirates and they were stars and they were let go.
Superstars.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, if you look at players like Lyle Foster, he came to-
Mabizela.
Lyle Foster hardly played for Pirates.
no, he was there.
He was not a
Mabizela,
star.
No, but
Was he a star?
Mabizela,
Erasmus?
Mabizela left during the Tottenham Hotspur.
Vilagazi,
Oh, wait, come on.
Villagazofing.
Charlie?
Vilagazi.
To go where?
Benedict
Charlie, dog.
Vilagazi left Orlando Pirates, went to Denmark or Sweden.
On a deal that he couldn't get the first time round because there was another team
But
that
what I'm
wanted
saying is he
him
was let go.
after what happened. I don't let the
Yes,
context
I get it.
go.
No,
I love you
no,
guys.
no, no,
I
no.
love
Don't
you
let
guys.
context go. We're
Don't
just
let
saying
the
that
context.
Pirates is a big team, and if you're gonna be messing around, there are some consequences to your actions.
But that-
we might
we
feel
don't-
like
we
the
don't know.
We might feel like the punishment is a bit too much. I hear you, Des. The punishment is a bit too much,
what
but I
did he
don't
do?
think his career is gonna end.
Or what did he do?
I don't
No,
think it's gonna
but
end.
I'm
It's
like-
just a lone spell, guys.
No, but that's the thing.
Okay, well, is he coming
if
back?
there was-
Is he coming
He's
back?
not.
I mean,
Is he coming back?
I don't think he's gonna come
He's
back.
not gonna
You
come
never know.
back.
What if he gets there and he bangs with 30 goals plus,
At orbit.
Rashford was performing when he left?
and he's back at United?
Is he gonna play?
Alleged.
Betway maybe.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. We were saying, and that's the thing. We're low key creating stories here because everyone is going, "What if? What did he do? Punishment? What we don't know."
Yeah.
Because the Pirates does this thing where they even with transfers they just keep quiet. They just sign. There's no reason, no press, no what. It's the same situation with this. We don't know why they sent him to orbit.
Yeah, but it does
Because
not.
of his
It does
behavior.
not. We
So
don't
we don't know
know
if it's a punishment
but
thing?
I mean, from outside in, it
Yeah.
does not make sense.
Yeah.
If
I
we're
don't
being
even-
logical,
I don't even care that it's a punishment, to be honest with you. I don't care that if he's done something wrong, cool. He's done
Yes.
something wrong, the club feels slighted. I'm just like, at what point is this business logic? Okay, the player's unhappy.
Why is Chiefs not taking him then? Oh, because they're not trying to sell him. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I was just sorry.
But even in that situation, remember what happened with Lebogang Mokoena?
Mm.
He's told the story now about he had a fight with the coach, they had a misunderstanding, and then Pirates went, you know what, man? Tamai, go to Sundowns.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like, you know what? We're not going to go to Sundowns. It's fine. Leonard didn't know. He woke up and he was like, I was at Sundowns. So, now Pirates, guys.
Imagine- Dr.
imagine
Ivan.
guys leaving Orlando Pirates. You're waking up, you're an orbit player. Yes, he's from there. You know, all the luxuries that you're coming from. I mean, that's chalk and cheese, guys. Let's be honest.
But it's gonna help him. It's gonna help him clear his mind, I think. And as much as harshly so we do believe and see it as a punishment, I personally think it's not a bad thing entirely. You guys are just concerned about the club. I mean, he played for the team once upon a time in his life.
He was a great player. He was before this benching. He wasn't player of the season. He was player of the season candidate.
Hey, bro.
Dr.
The story
Ivan
of
Khoza,
Saleng
please
is
come
sad,
in.
guys.
Tell
Like
us what
it's-
happened.
It
If
is
you look
sad.
at it from a footballing perspective, this situation, it's bad. It's not nice for a player. I mean, this is 2 years. I mean, he's last year basically he didn't play any football.
Yep. Zero.
0. Now he's going to play for all.
A lot of football.
He's gonna play a lot.
But to what end?
to what end? Yeah.
To what end?
Will it be meaningful for him though?
It
It's
won't.
it's a rehabilitation. It's like when a person goes to prison and you go there either to serve your time or to clear your mind and rehabilitate yourself and be like, as in, why did I fall in love with
Why
the game?
is he going to
Because guys,
prison?
why are we ignoring that the fact there were issues outside of the pitch? Why are we
No,
What
ignoring
were the
that's
issues?
fine. I'm saying that how do you deal with the issue? Why are you rehabilitating a player? Let him go. Cash out.
Sell him.
Sell him.
guys, more we're not chewing gum. We're not selling Orbit here.
But there's no need to.
wow.
But do you know how many?
What's going on here? No.
That's a good one. Mina,
Nah,
I
Pete.
can't lie.
But
Dr.
without-
Ivan, please come and tell us what happened. That's all I'm asking.
Dr. Ivan is not
No, that's
having
all I'm
none of
asking
it.
because
You can't even chew gum.
Dr. Ivan, asin. Asin.
Yes, yeah, Dr.
I
I'm
love
asking-
it.
I'm just asking. Come,
Listen.
just tell us what happened.
Ah,
I love it here.
can we talk about something very quickly?
Yes.
Kaizer Chiefs played last night. Vitesse,
Mm.
right? Friendly.
Yes.
It was on YouTube.
Mhm.
Do you think that we should have seen that game?
It's the Netherlands.
We should
team.
have.
Do you
Is
think
it a
that we should have
preseason
seen that game? It's a preseason game. It's on YouTube. It's the first game that they've played. They put it out. Should we have seen that game? Because I think it was like 30 minutes into the game, Edwin had to turn the comments off.
Why?
Because it was lit. So
Lit in what sense?
like, people are going crazy because
good or
about the
positive?
bad players, about
Oh.
like the bad performance.
Of
Or-
Kaizer Chiefs.
but it's a preseason game. Do you let people in to see this now while you are figuring things out, knowing the type of fan base that Chiefs is,
Yeah.
knowing the type of fan base that South African football generally has?
Can I answer you in this way?
Yeah.
A boxer does not win a match on the day he fights.
Mm.
He wins a match in training.
No,
So
but
I
do you
think-
want to see the boxer when he sucks?
Nobody actually sees what happens behind the
Exactly.
scenes. So
Do you want that? So would you live stream yourself training for a boxing match?
Pogba
Let's say
did.
from today, like
Yeah.
you today,
Yeah.
you say in 6 months you're gonna go fight someone.
Yeah.
Right. Do you put the camera on you now?
only when I spar, when I'm ready to spar, then yeah. If I'm ready to spar someone, maybe I've
Chiefs
been,
said, hey guys, YouTube. And right now, first game,
asking in and how
I
did
get
it
it
go?
though.
And
new
how did it go?
debuts, new everything. Do you think it's before I answer? Do you think
The
it's
players
fine?
deserve that kind of limelight or spotlight in a sense, but maybe Kaizer Chiefs had their reasons why they were like, that's rock.
It's okay.
Are you guys ashamed?
Yeah, that
It's not
comes-
about a shame.
Shame is shame. It's okay.
Do you know what my thing
Ah,
is? Do you know what
shame.
my thing is?
Mm.
If I'm a new player at Kaizer Chiefs, I think you need some time for you to get better or get into the system or get into the culture of the team or
Before
get into
being-
those things before. Because now I can tell you for free, Flavio Silva is going to have a very tough time winning back Chiefs fans after this.
Mm.
And maybe it would have been better if you had him play. Maybe Boma came 3, man.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Some of them may not even be used to South African fans yet. Like, can you imagine what the notifications look like on some of those players right now?
can
And
imagine.
it's
Hey, yo,
preseason. Now I've broken you before you even.
You even start.
Mm. No, but it's good though. Good. I think
Does it really matter though?
yeah, the
I think so.
transparency. No, but
Because
transparency.
eventually they're gonna see him play.
Yeah.
If
That
if
good or not that
if
good.
he's not good enough, they
I'd
will
much rather
eventually-
you play with some games under your feet.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to be dealing with, you've just arrived at a club, Leajima, it's preseason, now fans, now this, now that. Rather, I'm not saying it might help, but I'm saying like if you stagger it, maybe it makes it easier for them to acclimatize. But on the flip side, it could be great
Could be
because
motive.
you've just shown them.
João Pedro can just rock up. Nji. Just rock up. One
No,
training session,
aye.
debut, 2 goals in.
Rather deal with the pressure now.
But it's also football, George. This thing, it's football more than anything. It's also entertainment. Football more than anything. People need to see you to analyze you. The fans need to have a say.
Yeah.
So if
do they need to now?
yes,
Yes.
yes, because obviously with you just arriving, people want to know how you're doing. And if the opportunity arises, like what happened in was the Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken, yes. Like if that opportunity arises, people want to see. The staff wants to see, and people need to see something they can
but
play
the staff
back
are
to.
seeing you. The staff work with you every
And the
day.
fans?
Do you want to open the door?
Wouldn't you want to see?
Open the
Okay,
door,
why
bro.
wouldn't you want to see that?
Why weren't you the
me
slightest bit
personally.
curious on how he was
No,
going
I'm
to play?
very curious, but I
Yes.
also know what preseason is.
Yeah.
But the thing is, there's football people and there's
Who doesn't
everybody
care?
else. You get what I mean?
Like, I get what you're saying.
You
'cause
get me?
It's a preseason match, but a lot of people will not understand that it's not a competitive match. It's
Yeah.
trying,
training
testing.
match.
You're trying
that's
various
good.
combination.
check.
Flavio could not fit in a certain. You're still sussing them out.
And now they're gonna go back and they're gonna sit down and they're gonna be
Where
like,
can he best
Flavio, you should have
fit?
done this.
How can he?
But when you
I
deal with a
think- you know what I
brand,
think, guys?
but when you deal with a brand that has millions of fans,
I know.
unfortunately, the sad part, or not the sad part, but part of what comes with dealing with a huge brand, even the guys overseas, I say this about Arsenal guys and everybody, guys, you can't control everyone.
Me, I saying George is
expose
feeling like
them.
this and is very passionate about this because Kaizer Chiefs failed to win.
Oh no, I saw the
'Cause if
same
it
Kaizer
won-
Chiefs.
Because
No,
if it won, we'd be having a different conversation right now.
Yes, they'd look great. Yeah, why would I have a different
So
conversation?
you're basically hurt because you guys lost.
No. me personally, if I was to grade the match, my issue with the match is that I'm not seeing anything different.
I
And
see
my
what you
worry is that we're gonna go into the next season and we're gonna play the exact same thing that we did last year.
And then
But
so-
that's a good thing.
No.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good thing. You as a fan now, you can prep your expectations.
Yeah.
No, I had these expectations from the beginning.
Yeah,
Other
actually, to be fair,
fans,
you have.
George. Other fans.
But that's what I'm saying. Now you deal with me, who's honest, and then you deal with the rest of the fans as well. You have to add everybody else in every variable. So do you want to expose every variable right now?
No, either way, dude. The fan, whether you're gonna see it now, whether you're gonna see it later, the variables are still gonna be
Yeah,
the
it's a
same.
very difficult one.
There's gonna be the ones like
I'm
you
on the
were
fence on
honest.
this one.
Yeah, like the fans need to see this thing. Regardless, people are gonna always have something to say. Whether he was playing now, either because what could have happened is you could play trash now, and still when the season starts, it's the same thing.
Okay.
The opinion was still gonna be the same.
Can I give you this then? You get booked for a new show. Would you want the people to see when you're working out
audition.
your character, your audition,
With
or
my
your
audition.
screen test?
No, but that's different. No, it's different. It's a different context.
Yes.
You can't do no because the stage is already there. There was the trial period where people got to see me. Cool. But
Trial
now,
signed, yes.
This is the stage now. The stage. If it's an early stage, who's not my fault?
If I'm just
as
an
a fan.
extra on the show,
Hey,
see me as an
you're
extra.
not an extra.
No,
you are
yeah.
a main character who's
And-
come in, and I'm giving you. I don't even know if you're gonna be good yet.
And the
Yeah.
stage is
You're
already
still
there.
no, but check, you're working it out.
Mm.
Abo Flavio Silva, I can speak many negative things about Kaizer Chiefs right now, but the truth is that it's preseason. These guys have just landed, right? There has to be a protection there to say, because you know that not everybody's gonna care that it's preseason. Like the sentiment around Kaizer Chiefs right now is a very negative one.
There's a
Right?
positive, George. There's a positive. On my feed this week, I saw a brother of mine. I wouldn't say we're friends, but we're very well acquainted. And I saw him post like this. Munyane, he's officially in your camp. How?
Mm.
Are you gonna welcome him to the team?
No, welcome.
So
He's making that face. This is his. I have something
Yeah,
to
George
say
is not
face.
happy with a lot of things.
He's
bro.
not happy.
No, it's not about not being happy. Again,
You don't look convinced with that signing, and you mentioned it the previous time.
it goes back to, okay, we have to play the game of, will these guys bang when they get there? I have to imagine it. Like, again, remember we're speaking about Haaland. When Haaland signs, I don't need him to perform just yet, but I'm like, oh, okay, Haaland.
yeah.
You know, if it was Basadin that was signing, and not to say that it's better than Monyane. Yeah.
Those are your expectations.
Oh,
Very
wow.
low.
Yeah.
Very low for the season. 'Cause
whether-
I think it's like an anticlimax thing for you. 'cause
No,
They might
but,
do well.
But whether he's better or not, I don't know right now. So I'm in a space where I'm like, I may not like the signing,
Yeah.
but I can't be negative on the players
Yeah.
right now.
him a
Tababona,
chance,
what they're
George.
gonna do.
Give him a chance.
Right? But it goes, my rule is that Apolis lands at Pirates and there's excitement because it's Apolis. He's a Bafana player. This is a that, is a that. When you make the signing, Sipombule, for however we felt about him, when he was signed, there's an expectation. When players go to Sundowns, you know, when Sundowns brings in a player, you go, oh, wow, actually, that makes sense. But then when they go the other way, I ask, if Marco was not a starting player at Pirates, why must I get excited when Marco signs for Chiefs? And I'm not saying he's going to be good or bad. If Bunyane at some point he's not a starter.
He was never really a starter.
He was never really a starter.
If you're being honest.
But then you bought him for a reason, though.
No. The reason I get it, but I'm like, am I again the Rodrigo conversation? Am I expecting Munyani to give starter performances at Chiefs when he hasn't
national
given?
caps, my brother. National caps. What do you mean and?
What does that mean,
That
Chief?
tells you about the quality and the caliber of the player you signed.
Do you know how many players have caps under Hugo Broos
Yeah, but
that you've never seen again?
Yeah, but we're not talking about people like who played for the Bafana squad 5 years
I'm
ago.
talking about Hugo Broos. He
Yeah,
gives
but-
everybody caps.
Okay, touche.
Nico Mobi. Am I saying Nico Mobi is the best right back in the country because he's got caps? And again, I'm not saying he's bad.
If you're
No, no,
selected,
no,
if you're
it's not.
selected for national duty, you must be doing something right.
Is it?
Yes.
Are all selections made because of you're playing the best?
Yeah.
You're opening another can now.
It's another kind of worm now because George, hey, my brother. Hey.
Okay, well, let's move. Let's talk about something else. Let's leave the boys alone. Let's talk about Banyana Banyana.
Oh, Team Enkulu.
It's him and cool. Okay.
Team Enkulu.
Banyana Banyana is out here cooking. The Black Stars were cooked. Cooked and served on a platter.
Okay, the sound
Yeah.
effects.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
Call me
God.
any team that's going to deal with Banyana Banyana. The streak is on.
Mm.
I'm excited.
Yep.
I'm happy.
Mm.
I'm glad there's at least national pride because Banyana Banyana baja bafethu. Babetha, George.
It's so sad that we don't take them seriously. It's so sad. Like Banyana Banyana deserves so much more praise.
They deserve so much more.
So much more
To be
praise.
fair. And they're really making us proud, man. And I wish sometimes they could just be in place of Bafana. But I know Bafana's doing well. You're gonna say,
Hey, man.
Senya, sure.
Hey,
Senya,
it's in Sundowns, Mokhulu Manjalo. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
National
I mean-
pride. National pride.
What do you guys think about their performance, especially because it was their first game against?
Mm.
How do you think they're gonna do? the way.
Banyana has clocked African football.
Mm.
That wasn't even a good performance.
Is it the coach, the team, or the system?
The whole thing. The thing is, I think we in women's football, Banyana is at a level. We're not like super Falcons, the Super Falcons level Nigerian women's national
Yeah.
team. We're not quite there. We fight them, but the gap between Nigeria, South Africa, Morocco, and
the
everybody
rest.
else is really big.
Mm.
So yesterday, for example, we didn't have Thembi Kgatlana. Thembi Kgatlana has been the star player for Banyana for a very long time.
Yeah.
Refilwe Jani came back in, but she's not the same player that she was before. So she went missing at some point, right? We were a little bit sloppy at places. I think Ghana hit the post twice.
Yeah.
Hit the
Yeah.
crossbar twice.
Hey, one missed,
right?
and the other hand missed like an open goal.
But
I'm
you get what I
like,
mean?
"Ma'am, be ahead of yourself."
So on the one hand, I'm like, Banyana is just good enough to walk this tournament
Yeah.
just off of the strength of Banyana.
Mm.
The problem comes that what happens when you meet the teams that are at your level or higher, that's where most of the African teams were pampating.
Mm.
Nigeria dominates African football, but when it comes time to now dominate a World Cup, we're not quite there, for
Yeah.
example.
Good
Right?
point,
So
good point.
I think for me, Banyana yesterday, what's nice, I guess, from yesterday's game is that Desiree, through not having Abu Thembi Kgatlana and those players,
She's still saying believe.
forced. No, she's forced to do different things.
Yeah.
Because what has happened is that we have ridden the golden generation of Banyana for a very long time. Jermaine, who was playing striker, Jermaine Seoposenwe. We have
What a girl, eh?
Thembi Kgatlana,
Star.
Hilda. We have Linda. We have Refilwe.
Mm.
There are players that have been holding down Banyana for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
And what we did was that we merged that with backline ya Sundowns, Banyana style. 2-time CAF Champions League winners on the women's
Do you
side.
see what I'm saying about Sundowns? And,
It's not about Sundowns.
So we had a thing where we have one side playing and then you throw it to Thembi and Thembi goes and does something.
Yeah.
But now, as people are coming to an end, Jermaine says that she's retiring end of the year, end of this tournament. She's no longer going to play national team. We're probably not going to see Thembi come back. We're not going to see Refilwe come back. So now Coach Des has to go and do different things now.
and she's doing all this. Do they pay her money?
Does she have
Apparently,
a
she doesn't have a
contract?
contract.
Oh,
She hasn't had a contract for 18 months, according to reports.
imagine doing all this and you still don't have a contract. Hey,
Four-time-
we don't take them
Four-time
serious.
CAF Women's Coach
Hey, we
of
don't
the
take
Year.
them
I enjoy
serious.
Four
it.
time.
Shout out to Elise,
Mm?
man. Shout
Knockout. I think a knockout coach.
Mm.
Banyana went to a knockout of a World Cup. We don't have another team that's done that.
No.
Like men's, women's, whatever.
Mm.
WAFCON champions. They don't take them seriously. They don't take them
They
seriously.
They don't.
They really
They don't
don't.
take them seriously.
While we're talking about EUFCon, there's some other news.
Mm.
CAF has increased the prize money.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
How much?
Total Energies, they've increased it by 45%.
45 in total, 100% for the winners, I think it is.
Yeah. I think it's about now $100,000, which is equivalent to
And they've increased across the board.
1.8
Even
million.
taking
rands.
part in the Champions League and the CAF
Yeah.
Confed, now you get double. So before you didn't get anything.
Yeah.
Especially when you're playing the prelims. Now you get, I think it was 50, now it's 100 on top of that. And now the winning means that guys.
Yeah,
that man is
to that point, I think we are really being progressive.
Yeah,
in the way we
100%.
see
that
women's football.
is being progressive across the
Yeah,
board.
but Motsepe kwa rona, mos. When
Yes.
he's giving money, he's ours.
No, President, okay.
Yeah,
you
when he's
mean-
giving money, he's
George,
ours.
you are
When he's
glazing.
yeah, when
right
he's
now.
buying players for
No,
Sundowns,
guys,
Motsepe.
look, objectively, Dr. Motsepe changed everything for African football.
Yeah,
Mm.
to be
He
fair.
opened up AFCON to make sure that everybody can watch AFCON.
Mm.
He's come in and they've put in monies that didn't exist before. Like we think of these things as small. You know, like for example, the prelims to qualify for the CAF Champions League.
Yeah.
Guys, teams, the amount of money you have
Yeah,
to spend.
eating now. Yeah, now they get to recuperate that
You
money.
can recoup
all
that
that
travel, but
investment.
even just that small thing. You
Yeah.
get what I mean? Adding more money to the tournaments. He added more money to the Champions League. Both of them, the women's and the men. They started the Women's Champions League. Like he's forcing teams. One of the rules they brought in was that teams that take part in the Champions League, the Confed, have to have some sort of relationship with the women's team.
Is that why you got a women's
That's
team?
why we've
Yeah.
got a relationship with Springs Home Sweepers. Shout out Springs Home Sweepers. Tem, Coach Kesh. I played for that team.
You are speaking so fast right
Ah,
now.
we
You
heard it.
said so many
It's
things.
fine.
You spoke about your past.
It's fine.
Like, you, in one
Home Sweepers,
sentence.
Baba. So all of those things now Chiefs' power is going to be lent to a team that plays in the Cecil. Pirates did it with UJ. Supersport did it with TUT. Now he's forcing a lot of things to happen that weren't
That's
happening
the change
before.
we are wanting.
They changed they changed the rules for stadiums, for example. Now countries have to build world-class stadiums in order to host games,
Mm.
things like that. Like that's why I'm saying that I know you're saying it's glazing, but no,
It's not
in terms of African leadership, shame.
I mean, I'm saying it's a win for women's football all across the board.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy. And you've taught me some things today
Yeah.
about women's football.
Women's football is incredible, guys.
Yeah.
Watch a Banyana style game.
Yeah.
Banyana style UWC. Oh,
Yeah.
that's football. You know how we always think about women's football like, oh, it's slow, it's what.
But it is slow.
It is slow.
But what I will say is, do you watch
That's
my
a fact.
But do you watch MacG versus what is MacG? I don't wanna.
Go on, yes.
What is number 13 and 14 in the PSL when you watch that game?
To be fair.
Yeah, but it's not as slow as
Lali. Like
He's
no,
coming
but
for the
but
kill,
it's those
yeah.
things where you look at it.
No, I get you.
You
but
get what I
guess
mean?
Look, I'm just joking, but women's football will never be the same as men's. That's the reality of it. But
I get you, but all I'm saying is that with a semi-pro league in South Africa, Banyana Banyana went and played Italy, Argentina, and I'm forgetting the third one, Sweden in a World Cup. Were never outplayed. One of those games went into the knockouts. Were not for a semi-pro.
yeah, no, sure. No, I
Like,
get
I
it.
think we don't
Look,
realize-
it's all
yeah.
it's like we're on the right trajectory.
We were second in that group. Sweden is
Did you see
fire.
the game we played versus England? England double Lucy bronze,
Mm.
and they couldn't see anything. And I was like,
Yeah.
wow,
Guys,
this is
Lose-
incredible.
could
You
not
understand
see.
that South Africa is actually a flex.
Mm.
If like I'm being honest, South Africa is a huge flex in any sport. We kill it, and if you're gonna transpose it, music speaking.
All right.
Transpose
Wow.
it.
All right.
Take it
You're
to
hitting the
women's
right
side.
notes there. Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Striking
Yeah.
a chord.
I was gonna. Why are you being a minor, Drake? it's still a music fun.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. But yeah, boys, unfortunately we're gonna have to shut it there. But a quick one on the go, ne? This guy is sees to believe. Look, he needs to see to believe. He's also public.
Thomas.
What's his name? Yes, he was
Oh.
out on a party and decided to take the party home,
Oh, wow.
allegedly.
Continue.
Yeah, rape allegations, man. My big question for the Arsenal player is why did Arsenal keep this under wraps for so long? Because clearly it's not something that happened last week.
is it under wraps or is it?
I think they knew there was an
it's
investigation happening on him,
investigation?
and they just were waiting for his contract to run out.
But dude,
But then do you make the announcement?
yeah, it's a brand
Do you
thing.
jump in?
Because remember,
Do you
Mbappe had the
judge?
same thing as well.
Yeah.
But there was an allegation with Mbappe, and Real Madrid didn't jump straight to be like, "Hello, our favorite star, Kylian Mbappe." No.
Yeah.
Even at some point, Messi had a video where he was cheating on his wife. No
Yeah.
one said anything. So it's
Alleged.
no
Allegedly.
Messi had a allegedly. So it's just a thing about as a brand, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to release certain things that draw attention to your club.
Yeah.
So it makes sense why they would keep it under wraps until there is a certain
More information.
more information and a certain this is what he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because now we have more to say about Arsenal. Yeah, this is why they can't strike, but they strike in court,
Instead
stuff
of
like that.
focusing at that.
You know what I mean?
Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to depart.
No. No.
Hey,
No.
you're
Kahana.
alone there. No.
No. Kahana.
It's been an amazing episode, boys. I had so much fun. Looking forward to what the results are going to be when we leave here. If you're watching this, thank you so much for watching till so far. May God bless you. This episode has been sponsored by Betway. Get way more. Bet responsibly, not for people under the age of 18. And also, do not follow your losses, guys. Chasing losses is the problem when coming to Betway. It's your boy PD Jokes and
The one and only independent variable, your mom's your boyfriend and your girlfriend's baby daddy is Desley.
George Mukuna, aka Mr. OT, your baby daddy's favorite football analyst. It
my
works.
check 1212 PD Jokes. Kanjani Brew, the Penta League. We are on site.
Finally, we check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football. It's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. On-site, the Banter League. It's the Banter League.
Emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubhekele channel for 10 minutes longer and subscribe umubi dog that's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment unama commitment issues subscribe lapho ngeke sizwe